Hi guys, I just wanted to come and share a personal project I made. I was approached by Marg, who is Artistic Printables for You, and she has an Etsy store. And she asked me if I would do a guest design team project for her, and I'm always willing to help. So she asked me which I would like to pick out of her shop. So I picked this called Vintage Tea Time. And when I saw the kit, I just knew instantly that I wanted to work out of my element, but for a special reason. And so I've put this together in honor of my grandmothers that have both passed away. And it's kind of one of those things that I've never really dealt with until I saw this kit, and I realized that everything about this kit and all of the things I love about my grandmothers are in this kit. So I wanted to create something that sort of honored that. And yeah, so what I've done with this kit is I've just upcycled some cardboard, and because it's me, it's not perfect, but I've had this material that I really thought represented both of my grandmothers. One of my grandmothers was more of a, she was everything was perfect and little pretty things, and she never worked outside the home. She kept home, and she baked, and everything was special and pretty and neat. And my other grandmother was a very hardworking farm woman, and worked full time, I look at my hands and I know that I have her hands because she was a hardworking lady, but they were both very special to me. And that one of the things they had in common was they loved tea and they loved to bake. And my farm grandmother was more, country cooking, pies and roast beef, potatoes, yams, all that stuff, right? And my other grandmother was more like fancy cooking and specialty things. But anyway, they were both unique and both very special. And so what I wanted to do to honor the tea side of them is I created this look with the journal where I know they both liked pink, so that was the other reason. And this piece here was actually one of my grandmother's piece that I had, and I've just cut them. That was the only piece that I have of them that I've used on here, because I don't really have much of theirs other than my one grandmother, that the hardworking one, she kept teacups, and this is one of her cups. But see how there's gold on the edging? These are very, very special to me, and I have a collection of hers, her cups, and I'll share one more with you. There he is. Very, very, very nice. This one's super old. I wouldn't even be able to begin to tell you how old they are, but she collected them, and I do have a collection of her teacups. My other grandmother, I have some of her crystal, which I have tucked away in a special spot. So anyway, I wanted to, trim my book in gold just to give it that feeling of, the teacups where, all the trim on the teacups are gold. So one of the other things I really enjoy is Daphne's Diary. So I'm going to use this book as a represent to smash down and do some journaling about my grandmothers. And all of the images in the kit go really well with the Daphne's Diary magazine pages. So I'm going to go in here and show you what I've done with Marg's kit. And I don't care that, I've put little bits here and there. It's not perfect, and that's basically what I want it to represent. So here's some little bit of collaging that I've done with Daphne's Diary. I hope it's not glary because some of the pages are shiny. And here's some little bits that are left over from the trim. So I've just added it as little tabs. So anyway, here is one of Marg's printables. Now I want to show you, look at how Daphne Diary inspired this is. The colors in here are so perfect. Now the kit comes with these little tea things where you can put tea bag, but I'm probably just going to put like little memories in here of my grandmothers and do some, collaging and journaling. This is a book just for me, and it's taken me a long time to sort of honor them because it was very difficult to lose both of them. One I lost in 2004, and my other grandmother, I literally, being her only granddaughter, I lost her literally 40 hours before my daughter was born. So it was really difficult because she always wanted to see me have a child of my own. And neither one of my grandmothers ever saw any of that. And all of my other cousins and everything all had family and kids. And even though I was the oldest, it just never really happened for me. So anyway, it's just, it's a time to deal with that. And when I made this journal and I saw Marg's kit, I thought it's perfect. The timing is right and everything. So here is one of the pages from her kit. The colors are soft and pretty, and it just goes perfectly with what I had in mind. So there's one of the pages, and I've already started doing a little bit of collaging. I haven't wrote in here yet. I thought I would wait until I filmed this. Here's one of Marg's. Look at that. I've painted everything in gold. Most of the ephemera I've done in gold painting, but isn't that stunning? It's so pretty. I'm gonna put lots of little things in there, and really like just a keepsake book. And then I've also added some of my favorite pink grid. One of the things that my grandmothers and I always loved is the baking, and I love all of the images that she's used and the recipes that she's used on this in this kit, because one of my favorite things is vanilla cake, lemon cake, and all that stuff. Anything that's cherry. There's not really any chocolate in this kit, which I love because I'm not a chocolate fan at all. This is totally me, and it reminds me of so many of the things that I've enjoyed with my grandmother's over tea. A lemon cake is perfect, and of course I've used Daphne's Diary pages, and it goes so perfectly. Look at that. And I've used some little bits of Daphne's Diary to, for journaling cards and stuff. And I've added a little bit of coffee stain paper. Here is another one of Marg's journaling cards, and I've just added this little bit of lace, and I printed the grid paper on the back of all of the ephemera too, so that I can do some journaling there. And I've done some more collaging. Here's one of Marg's pockets, little tuck spot, and again I've put the gold trim around them, and I'll be able to put some things in there. This is another Daphne's Diary page. And this is one of the other side of Marg's pages. And banana bread, oh my goodness, I have stories about banana bread. My grandmother would make 4, and we would eat one over tea, and she would send me home with the other ones for my freezer, because I was hardworking and she wanted me to always have treats when she didn't always have time to make them. This is a little jar card here, mason jar card. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I just love it. The colors are so perfect. And I've put, again, a grid paper in it, so I have somewhere to write. And this scrapbook paper I had went really well with the kit. The colors matched really nice. And now here's another page from Marg's kit. So pretty. It actually reminds me of Daphne's Diary, something I seen in there. This is a piece of Daphne's Diary that I just used as a tab, but it's also a tuck spot. And then I've just made little pockets. I've just kind of grabbed some things that look like tea. This is one from the kit. I've done a little bit of decorating on here just to kind of show you what my intentions were. Speed up a little bit here so I can show you some more pages. This is also one from the kit. That's really cute. And I've just put some little fabric on there. This one's my favorite. Look at that. The pretty greens and pinks. Another one of those little tea cards. And there's another page from the kit. It gives you some writing space. I made a pocket and another tab. Hope I'm in frame, guys. English trifle. That looks so good. These are my favorite kinds of desserts. This is also from the kit here. This is just a tag I made from an image of Daphne's Diary. I love, see how the gold on the trimmed around the cup there. Cherry bread, oh my goodness, love it. Here is another journaling tag, come for tea. I backed it with some more grid paper. Preserves, both my grandmothers did canning and preserving. Both of them went through the Depression growing up, so canning and preserving was a big part of their life. Little sandwiches. Both of them enjoyed going to church, and one of their favorite, both of my grandmother's favorite social time was after church, when, you know, when they'd have the fancy little sandwiches out. And there's some more. So some of these images, when I pulled from Daphne's Diary, just worked really well with the whole sentimental value of what I planned to do with this. There's one of Mark's tags, another one. And here I've just added, this is another gold trim pocket, and when I'm ready I'll put that in somewhere. Put it down somewhere. Isn't that gorgeous? It goes really well. This scrapbook paper pad that I got at Walmart or something here in Canada, and I think I've seen it in the States as well. But yeah, it's just soft and pretty and went really well with this kit. I love that. Some vellum. More Daphne's Diary. Just some of my scraps. Here's another one of the tags from the kit here. Little jar. Mason jar tags. So cute. Another lemon. My daughter loves lemon as well. She loves lemon cake. She's not a chocolate fan either. She's like me. We like vanilla cake and lemon cake, although she doesn't agree with me on the cherry. She would not like cherry. Here's another one of the big envelopes. It's really pretty. It is time consuming to paint all of the edges on everything, but you know what? It was very therapeutic, because the moment I started doing that, I knew what I wanted to do with this kit. So, and I've used two of her things to make a tab. These are probably my favorite. This green, this trim. Love the gold trim on the cups. It's got some line space there to do some journaling. I'm trying to hold this in a way that it doesn't glare. Isn't that gorgeous? This one has strawberry jam. You have no idea how much strawberry jam I ate. My grandmothers would make strawberry jam. One of my grandmothers actually had strawberries. She grew them. It's so pretty. Yeah, I think probably strawberries are a big part of, and tomatoes actually, when I think about that. What they grew and what they picked and all that stuff that we've done together. So gorgeous. It went really well with the scrapbook paper, huh? So anyway, I know I babbled a little bit. I just wanted to share this project and show off Marg's kit, and it was just really special to me, and I just wanted to show you how I used her kit. So this is just a personal project for me, and I just wanted to be able to showcase it in a way that before I start actually decorating this. But if any of you like Daphne's Diary and you're wondering what to do with it, I mean, Marg's kit goes really well with Daphne's Diary stuff. There's another little collage I've done. So yeah, I really look forward to writing in this. Now, see, I've used I've cut out like a bunch of stuff from Daphne's Diary that I'll be able to, you know, collage and do some things with. Here's another one of Marg's little cards. Look at how pretty. It just goes really well with Daphne's Diary, and which is great because I have a lot of it I want to use up, and one of my favorite things is to cut up the stuff out of Daphne's Diary to make ephemera, and You know, it just, look at how well this just blends in with everything. Her kit, it's just perfect. Thank you, Mark, for giving me the opportunity to try out one of your kits. And this was a perfect project for me, and it came at the right time. And you know, we're going into May now, and I can honor Mother's Day with the grandmothers who are like a mother to me. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for letting me share that with you, and go check out her shop. And here it is again, Artistic Printables for You. I'll leave a link in the description box where you can check out. She's a newer shop, and she's got new things and adding new things all the time. All right, guys, take care, and we will see you in the next video.